Annyeonghaseyo, hi guys! So, I am finally doing this review for Kcon LA. I have been really lazy on getting to do the video, and also I was at my fiance's, and, then I had to catch up on other videos, so, yeah. So, I had a few days ago, I just went to Kcon LA, and I gotta say, it was awesome. Like, BTS, Blockbeat, IOI, BTS, Dean, Monsta X, which is Shiny, which is so freaking cool. Amber, like, I cried. When Amber did Beyond the Borders, I freaking started crying. And when she came on stage, I was like, oh my god, it's Amber! Oh my god! Dean was awesome. I got a high touch for Dean, and he smelled really good, and he was really good looking. But the annoying thing about it was, like, it took maybe 15 minutes, longer, felt longer for the high touch to even start, because he hadn't even shown up yet. I know that's probably nothing on his end, obviously, it's one of those things, it's just, it happens, but it was kind of annoying. So, anyway, moving on from that, I had a Monsta X audience, but it just took so freaking long. I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna just go, because apparently they had just, the Monsta X they had just got left from the airport, so they weren't even at the venue yet. So that's nothing on their control, obviously, but the Cosplay 101 panel, which my friend Maddie and Brianna and other friends, they ran that panel, and I thought it was great. Like last year, I had some pictures of mine that were in this PowerPoint. So thank you and stuff for allowing me to be in part of that. Great job. They did great panel like they did last year, which is so freaking cool. And they their group did a 17 group cosplay group, which was freaking cool. JJ Park, who I have on my Facebook page, he performed and stuff at one of the main convention stages, which was freaking awesome. I got to go to the Flower Boy Cafe. I got a hug and stuff from Kcon, which is amazing, and I got another picture with him, and I saved it. And the Flower Boy Cafe was so freaking cool. The Flower Boys were freaking sweet, and they were just so nice. I mean, I got pictures on my Facebook, and got to meet Sam, the one that was always talked about in the Kcon live chats. So freaking sweet. It was just Flower Boy Cafe. I cannot wait for them to do it. Actually, hopefully I get to go next year and stuff. Because I might be getting married next year, so I don't know yet. The only thing that annoyed me was, like, for the Flower Boy Cafe, and it wasn't anybody with a thing with the Flower Boy Cafe, but my thing was at noon, and they hadn't let anybody actually go through bag check and stuff, so I didn't get through bag check until, like, maybe 12:05, 12:06, and so, like, I felt like I lost some time on my Flower Boy Cafe, but when I got up there with another girl, they hadn't even let our group in, they hadn't even let anybody into the Flower Boy Cafe yet, so I think they kind of understood that, so we got to, like, spend a longer time in it, but the coffee was good. I got, like, an iced mocha, iced mocha latte, and it was really, really good, but the Flower Boys were so sweet, got to take pictures with them. I gotta say, like, the only thing that freaking annoyed me the most was pre-reg, and I've been waiting pre-reg on Thursday, because it was Friday and Saturday and Sunday, obviously, but Friday was the first actual official day. But Thursday, they did pre-reg and stuff, early pre-reg. And I went to that. One of my other friends had gotten in line, who was actually in our the K-pop fanboy team, because that night we were actually doing an event. So she was in line, and she had somebody to wait in line for her, so I went and waited in line for her, but, like, she had to go deal with for the event, so by the time she didn't even get time to get back, so she actually, I got in, and, that was about, like, pre-reg ended at 6, so I was probably, like, 3 or 4. I didn't get out of the convention hall, well, the pre-reg hall, until 8. Yeah. First, they didn't have their scanners. The scanners didn't come in, so they were doing things by hand. They were letting people in, and then they were like, it was so freaking confusing. Then they had a separate, and it took so freaking long because they cut off a certain point. They said everybody who was inside could get their pre-reg, or guaranteed to get pre-reg and stuff that day. And it was just going so slow, and so by the time that I got up to pre-reg, it took so freaking long. And then I had found out that they actually had the Flower Boy registration, because you had to book a time and stuff for Flower Boy Cafe to book a certain time and stuff to be there. That was a separate booth. So I had to go, after waiting so many freaking hours in line, I was tired and irritated, and also I was late. I was actually an hour late for the event that was for the K-pop Fanboy, which it was actually going to be in Chinatown. So it took long enough to get there. So I was already annoyed and irritated and stuff with this organization and stuff that I almost didn't want to wait in line for the Flower Boy Cafe timing because I was going to wait the next day. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to miss my time, so I went and I stood in line for that. And it took longer in that line because people were not knowing the times, an idea of a time that they wanted. So they were like going with their parents and looking at these things. It was like so freaking annoying. It's like, come on, the times are in the book. Pick a time, and if not, have a second time in mind if it's full. It was just really annoying. It's like, really, we had already waited so freaking long in the other line. Can you guys not speed it up a little bit? Are you guys annoyed that we had to wait already? Anyway, I had saw the two really cool people from the K-pop live chats. They were getting ready to leave, and I feel bad because the security, the check-in was supposed to end at 6. It went till 8. That's 2 hours after it was supposed to end, and I feel bad because the staff had to wait there longer. I don't even know if they were fully getting paid for all those extra hours. But I think that's the only thing that irritated me. Excuse me. Was pre-reg was just so freaking disorganized. I mean, come on, Kcon. This was the fifth year for Kcon LA. Unlike, it's only the second year for Kcon New York. There was Japan and Dubai. It was the first year for those ones, and then the second year for New York. Pre-reg for LA, fifth year. It was so freaking disorganized. It was just like, come on, guys. You know, you need to get your crap together. Besides that, this is also another thing that irritated me. It was a different part of the convention center that they were using this year. It was West Hall B, I think. I can't remember. Oh my god. So you had to go through bag check, up the stair, the only way was up the escalator and stuff to the convention hall, with the merchants and stuff, in the Flower Boy Cafe and stuff, and then you could go around the corner and everything, and there was the food court area. But when you turn the corner and you go all the way down, it was where they did all the high touches and the fan engagements and stuff. And then when you went past the food court and you took a left and you went to the one other convention hall area, you had to go down all the way. Then you had to go around and go through another small baggage check just to get to the panels. I'm sorry, but that was so freaking stupid. Last year when they did it in the other part of the convention center, the only time that you got your bags checked was when you went into the convention center and stuff, and that was it once. And so the thing that really irritated me, and I think if Kcon doesn't fix this next year, I don't freaking know, I might lose my cool. I want to lose my cool this year. So if you went to the convention, into the merchant stuff, then you went and you were rushing to get to a panel. I was late for a panel because they had to check my bag. What the freaking crap! I had already got my bag checked at the bag check downstairs. Come on, Kcon, guys. And so, after you went to the high touches and stuff, the high touches, you had to go outside and you went down after you were done, and you had to go back around, back to the bag check just to get into freaking anything else. So, and if you went to a panel, and once you went left the food court area and you went back to where the panels were, you couldn't go back around that area. You had to go all the way down the escalator and back around to the bag check and back up to the convention hall. I'm sorry, but doing that loop-de-loop so many freaking times just to go to something else was so freaking stupid. You should only have to get your bag checked once. And that's when you come in before you go into the convention. Besides that, don't make people have to do these freaking loop-de-loops and stuff through these things. I'm sorry, but that's just so freaking stupid. Kcon LA, get your crap together. Don't make people get their bag checked so many freaking times. If I go into the convention, if I go into the merch hall and I go to a panel and stuff, and I leave the panel and stuff just to go back down and maybe go to the bathroom or something, and then go back up to the convention hall, I don't want to have to freaking get my bag checked so freaking million times. And the thing is, the second day I had gotten a, I don't know where it is, I got a metal Vicks bottle. It was like a water bottle, but it was metal. And then the Vicks symbol on it. And I had just bought it the day before in the convention hall with the merch. And I went to go bring it in my backpack and stuff, and I went, because I was going to use it, and I filled it up with water. And you're allowed to do that. So I went to go back, and I went to the bag check, and a girl tried to give me, I was late for one of the other things I was going to. Gave me so much bull crap, saying, sorry, you can't bring this in here, it's metal and stuff. And I'm like, I just bought it the day before in the convention hall. Why would they sell it if you're not allowed to freaking have it? Like, and so I had to actually go, and I had to talk to one of the head people and stuff, and I told him, I just bought it in the freaking convention hall. I'm not bringing it from the outside. I bought it the day before the convention hall, and so I had to wait and stuff a few minutes and stuff for the head person to get there, because the girl would not. I swear, I wanted to bash. It felt like I would have bashed her head into the table. I was like, "Girl, are you so freaking stupid? Do you not realize I just bought it in the freaking? What do you not get that I said I bought it in the freaking convention center?" Anyway, moving on from that rant and stuff, I really had to get that out because I feel like I'm not the only one that was annoyed by that. I had seated tickets and stuff both days, which was, I had a section closer to the stage, so I was sitting. I could sit on my butt and take really good pictures and not worry about the crowd. So I had so much fun, and I made really good friends with the two girls that were sitting next to me because I was the third seat. So I had so much freaking fun, like, I got to see Shiny and BTS. I got to see freaking BTS, and I got to see Monsta X again, which was freaking cool. I mean, I got to see Eric Nam and Dean and Amber. I got to see a confetti fight between the members of Monsta X. So I got that on video. You can check my event video, my K-pop concert and event videos. I have that with Monsta X having a confetti fight and putting it on top of each other's head. They were like freaking 5-year-olds. It was so adorable. Shiny, they did, and their first thing they did was they sang Replay. And for anybody who's been in the K-pop fandom for a long time, you know that Replay was one of Shiny's debut songs. So the fact that they sang it, just like, it hit me in the fangirl heart, it hit me in the fangirl feels. I loved it so much. And, you know, BTS, they freaking rocked the freaking stage. Holy crap. Amber, she came out with Shake That Brass, and then she did Beyond the Borders, and I cried. Just, like, that song is just amazing, and her voice. And Eric Nam and Amber, they worked together. They were MCs. And then there was Key and Amber. It was just so freaking cool. And I can't get over how freaking just, both nights of the concert was really, really cool. I was so happy, and I think I did great. G-Friend did really great too. Turbo was really cool. Astro, they were freaking adorable. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that annoyed me was with part of the convention was the security and stuff. I think, and registry, pre-reg. Those are the only two things that really annoyed me and stuff about Kcon. And I think I loved it. Like, I got to see the girls from Tumin Junki. You can check Tumin Junki. These two girls, they do reaction videos and stuff, and they do K-pop music reactions and stuff like I do. I got a picture with them again. I gave them a card. I got to meet JRE. I got to meet JRE Camel. I got to meet JRE. He does reaction videos too, and I think he was so sweet. Such a sweetheart. Such a freaking sweetheart. I got to give him my card and his friend my card, and I gave him a business. I got to give Kcon my card too, so it was kind of cool, you know. I was just like, oh, but yeah, me and my friend Skylar also recorded some stuff for our music video cover, which we're doing "Love the Way You Lie" by Eminem and Rihanna. So that video is going to be out, you know, in the future. We're gonna get done hopefully working on that. We're gonna work on vocals. But my time in LA was really fun. I didn't get blisters on my feet this time. Woohoo! But it was just so much fun. You know, I got to see so many amazing cosplays. Two of my friends actually did Vix cosplays, and they did Hangbin and Leo from On and On era. And I have an interview with them. I just gotta kind of work it better to up the volume. So cross my fingers I can do that. If not, at Kcon, at Katsu, they'll be doing Vix again, and I'll be another video with them. And their friend who actually does, and I'll get a video with them too. Block B was awesome. I think Block B rocked the stage too. Zico came out with girl, I'm a girl, I'm a boy, you're a girl. They did, it was just, Block B I cried again when they came out. It was just like, I cried last year too. But Kcon LA was definitely great, with the bumps and stuff, and the timing issues, and, you know, I think I really cross my fingers that I can go next year and plan for a wedding and plan for a movie with my fiance. Just there's a lot, and I think Kcon LA going into their 6th year next year will definitely up their game even more. Also, Lee Min-ho, who actually was in City Hunter, and you know him as Jumpyo in Boys Over Flowers. He was one of the Kcon guests for Kcon, and he actually was a host and stuff for the first night at Kcon concert and stuff. So it was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like I totally fangirled. I'm like, oh my god, he's so freaking handsome. I think he's just too handsome for his own freaking good. But that was so cool. And Justin Kim, who was in America's Next Top Model, was my favorite. He was at Kcon and stuff, and it was just, I kind of wanted to buy Amber a taco gift card, because she did on Snapchat, she loved tacos. Tacos. Oh my god, I want to buy her next time she's at Kcon LA next year. Well, she's from LA, so I kind of want to like find her and like give her a taco gift card for any Taco Bell, you know, Chipotle, anything. So get that girl. Okay, so if you want to check out my Kcon videos, I did some vlogs. I did a few vlogs. I did a vlog for Flower by Cafe. I did a lot of videos for the concerts and stuff. If you use them or anything, please credit me. Do not steal them. That would be really horrible. I got videos from the. Check them out in my vlogs, my vlog playlist. You can check that. You can check the concert videos in my K-pop concert and event videos. Also, I did a VR and stuff, which is a virtual reality, and I got to do some pictures and stuff with G-Dragon, and I got stuff with G-Dragon and the Big Bang. I got to do a VR dance thing, which I had the video in my vlogs. I got to dance with Big Bang and stuff for Fantastic Baby, which was so much fun. I was really nervous about doing that, but it was so much fun. I got some pictures, and I got so many pictures from the concert, so many pictures from the convention and stuff. So if you want to check out my videos, go check them out in my playlist, and also like this video, and go click, I will put my other social media links in the bottom, my Twitter, my Instagram, my cosplay Facebook page, my Snapchat, my everything else. Go like them, subscribe, follow them, and hit subscribe in the bottom, so you guys will know when I post a new video, reaction video, K-pop music reactions, song covers, and everything else. And I love you guys so much, and every single subscriber, I love you guys so much. And I hope to see you maybe at Kcon 2017. I love you guys so much. 안녕.